channel. Today I will be sharing with you how I reached 10,000 followers on TikTok in just 2 weeks. This is my cat Mila. If you see her tail going around, we're filming on the floor today. On TikTok, it is such a good time to join and such a fun time to be part of the app. Even though it's been around, I want to say since 2016, I feel like it's only just recently becoming more mainstream. Celebrities are starting to join, millennials are starting to join. I would say that my audience is completely different and completely separate from anyone who follows me on YouTube or anyone who follows me on Instagram. So I feel like these tips really, if you're starting from zero like I was, they can still help you. These tips are tried and true. I will do a shameless plug, so follow me on TikTok if you aren't already. I've been on the app for about 1 month, a little bit over a month, so if you stay consistent, this growth will stay consistent with you. I do just want to note that it is completely within the realm of possibility for you to post your first video, get 1 million views overnight, and then wake up with 25,000 followers. So you might not even need these steps, but if you did want to learn how to grow quickly and consistently, then I have 5 tips for you. So the very first tip I have is to be consistent. Post 3 times per day, every single day, and you will grow. I promise you. I've been posting 3 times a day for a little over a month, and that's how I've reached the amount of followers I have so far. That's not to say that you need to film every single day. I understand that some days are busier than others. Some days you just don't have time, or you don't have energy, or it just might not work out. So what you should do, or what I did, is I had a Sunday that was free, but Monday I knew I'd be busy all day. So on Sunday, I would stockpile videos and save them to drafts. That way, throughout the week, I have fresh content to post, but I don't have to worry about filming it. If you have a day off, or if you have a day that's a little bit slower than your other days, try to stockpile as much content as you can. Just film all day if you can, and save all of those things to drafts. That way, throughout the week when you're busy, you still are posting new things all the time. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and then once in evening. That way, I hit different time zones. And honestly, time zones I feel aren't that important on TikTok, since your goal is to hit the For You page anyway, and there's always someone watching their For You page. So tip number 1 is post 3 times a day, every single day, and be consistent. Tip number 2 is to engage with your audience, and this is so important. You can see the results of doing this literally instantly. What I mean by engage with your audience is that just because someone commented on your video doesn't mean that they're following you. For me, a lot of times I'll get a bunch of comments on a video, but not really many followers. You want to convert these commenters into followers, and sometimes all it takes is a simple emoji response back to their comment, and then they'll follow you back. It's such an easy conversion, and it makes such a huge difference. Usually on Instagram, if someone comments on your photo, that already means that they're a follower of yours, because it's kind of harder these days to get noticed on the Explore page. But on TikTok, it's not at all the case, so please don't make the assumption that just because they commented and liked that it means they follow you. So try your best, if at all possible, to respond to every single comment. I can't tell you how many times I've responded back and then immediately after they follow. Like, you can see it happen. It's instant gratification. So always engage with your audience. And plus, it's a lot more fun to be on an app where you're talking with people and not just posting for yourself. It's a lot more fun if you're having a conversation with people and getting to know people and just being social. It's social media. On TikTok, a lot of people really like to see liked by creator next to their comment. So if you don't have time to comment, or if you just don't really have anything to say to that person, at least try to like their comments. Give them some sort of return on their comment. That way you can convert them into followers. And if they already do follow you, then it's still beneficial, because now they're more inclined to comment on your future posts, which just helps you with the algorithm, and it's all good. So engage with your audience. My next tip is to pay attention to trends. This one is huge because it's gonna get you on the For You page. So this means actually be a fan of TikTok. Before you go to bed, spend some time scrolling through your For You page. Bookmark videos that are trending, themes that are trending, bookmark audio that are trending. Really take note what's popular on the app and what is getting a lot of views. Save them to your favorite section, that way you can refer back to them super easily when you want to. And this will sort of give you a good jump start on what kind of content to create. You want to use audio that's trending because people can find you through the audio. People can find you because if they've listened to that audio a lot, you're more likely to pop up on their For You page. So use these trending audios and then put your own original twist on it. Dance challenges are also really big on TikTok. You don't need to be a dancer to use TikTok, but if you want to have fun and try something silly, use one of the ones that's trending that Charli D'Amelio is using. That's how you can know if something is trending really easily. Also, TikTok is great because it straight up tells you what hashtags are trending. So you can go through those hashtags, look at those examples, see what kind of inspires you or sparks your imagination, and then do your own original twist on a trending topic. I feel like a lot of things on TikToks are sort of video memes, meaning there's like an audio, but they sort of make a meme out of it. It's hard to explain, but if you're on TikTok, I think you know what I mean. It's sort of like comedy based. So you could have an audio and just using text edits and transitions, you could make your own twist on it. That way people will follow you, they'll see your personality, and you'll end up on their For You page. So try to notice what is trending and incorporate that into the content that you want to make. Even if you're doing things like makeup tutorials, use a song that's trending for a dance challenge and use that, you know, do your makeup to the beat for that. And that's a good way to still do you, but make it on the For You page. Next, I'm gonna say lighting and background, and this is sort of an iffy one because sometimes videos that go viral are dark and messy, and really content does come above this, but I do think it's important to film with good lighting. I've had a lot of people comment when I film at sunset to get better lights, so people do notice. They do notice your setup, and I always try to make sure it's like a clean background around me when I'm filming. I prefer, despite the fact that I'm filming at night right now with artificial lights, I prefer to film with natural light for TikTok. I just put my cell phone up against my windowsill and I use that as a tripod. That's my favorite way to do it, but a lot of people use ring lights, or a lot of people get those really fun, sort of colorful lights from Amazon. So you can do whatever you like best, but I think just making sure that your lighting is good and nice, whatever that means to you, and that the background is clean and not messy and not cluttered, then that does a lot for your videos. The last tip I have is to find your niche and stick to it. And I do think that sticking to your niche is more important for some categories than for others. For example, TikTok therapy is a huge niche right now. There are lots of people going on and talking about self-esteem and depression and mental illness and just awareness of all of these things. And if you're a therapist and you're on TikTok, you can use trending audios and still stick to your niche and have every video be about therapy and self-help. But if you were to do a cooking video, it wouldn't really fit on your page. So I think if you're in a niche like that, it's very important to stick to your niche. Similarly, if you're a cooking channel, and I love cooking TikTok, but if every single video is a cooking TikTok and then all of a sudden you did like a sassy lip sync or a funny dance challenge, it wouldn't really fit with your page. So I think for those types of pages, it really is beneficial to stick to your niche, and then you'll grow really, really quickly because people can easily see and easily identify what your page is. And also TikTok organizes someone's For You page based on the videos that they interact with. So if someone loves watching makeup tutorials, then you're gonna pop up for them and you're a really good match for them to follow. So they'll probably follow you instantly. So those are my 5 tips for today on how to grow your TikTok following to 10,000 followers in just 2 weeks. If you follow these tips, I promise that you will grow, and you will grow so quickly and steadily, and you'll have a lot of fun while doing it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok too, and comment below if you'd like to hear some more do's and don'ts from what I've learned of my time on TikTok, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe and wash your hands.